Konnichiwa, y'all, and welcome to the 10 at 10 for May 14th of 2026. I'm Matt, that's my brother Tim, and we make up MrMaple.com. Now, we had 10 new trees every Tuesday and Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern, so these trees are coming up soon on the website. Now, guys, it's only 10 of the 20. Make sure to get that email to see the full 20 trees listed today.
Guys, we're so excited. We got an open house coming up on Memorial Day. That's May 25th of 2025. We'd love to have you here from 8 to 4. It's gonna be a blast. It's Monday, Memorial Day itself. There's gonna be tons of people and tons of trees, so it's always a great time. Today, we're gonna start off today with Acer Herbstfeuer X Palmatum Herbstfeuer.
This is one of the most impressive Acer Herbstfeuer hybrids for the South. I have one of these in my parents' garden. It's probably about 15 years old. The dang thing is probably 20 feet tall. Like, it is a grower, absolutely takes off. Probably the most durable of the Herbstfeuer hybrids for the southern exposure. I've had it in full sun, great orange fall color. I'm very impressed with this plant. I think if you're into Herbstfeuers and they've been tricky for you in a high heat setting, think about Herbstfeuer. The durability is off the charts on this one.
Now, Herbstfeuer is German for autumn fire, and people stick with that Herbstfeuer name because there's a cultivar named Autumn Fire in the trade as well. But this thing is beautiful, it's fast, it's amazing, and it's a tree that's probably, I'd say, heavily underrated. Like Matt was talking about for a Herbstfeuer, this is one of the best Herbstfeuer hybrids that has vigor and great fall color and get some great size out there to make a beautiful tree with amazing fall color in your garden.
Someone who's heavily underrated, I sympathize with this tree, I get it. Amazing plant, grab one for your garden today. Woo-wee, these things are pretty, guys. We are dropping some ghost dragons. Look at these size 1 gallons. These things are beautiful.
Yeah, some great size here that really should be potted up to 2s or 5s.
We're planting in your garden?
Yeah. Put this in your garden and say, I can really take off. It's got a good motor behind it. Ghost Dragon is part of our Pendulous Treasures collection here at Mr. Maple. There are seedlings from the Nakakomoto Weeping Legacy, one of the oldest trees in Japan, down that lineage, and it has a strong hooking habit similar to Ryusen, but in the springtime it leaves out with purple-red nails around each and every leaf, which even sometimes it'll get like this Higashiyama-like veining in the leaf as well, where it's kind of like this eerie ghost-looking plant. Something that's really cool and really special. And we actually see some of that reticulation still in some of these leaves right now.
Really fun, guys. As they age and they get older, you'll get even more of that kind of Higashiyama spark going on in there. Absolutely love it. Combine 2 of the most popular names ever. We got the ghost and the dragon together for the first time. It doesn't get much scarier than that. It's a ghost and a dragon. Absolutely love it, guys. This thing is fun. Easy to grow. I tend to stake it up to about 5 to 6 feet tall, let it weep down from there like Ryusen. Just an all-around great plant. Now, the shape on this is going to be very pendulous, so expect it to be more of that bell-shaped overall, making it perfect for the container garden. I do absolutely love this in the shade. I think if you can give it some shade, early spring, if you can get a little more morning sun, you get more of that border. But if you can protect it in the shade, you get a little bit more of that reticulation going on. Yeah,
amazing plant, easy to grow. Grab you one today. Some great sizes on Ghost Dragon.
Ooh, looking good.
Thanks, bro.
All right, guys, next up, we got La Diabla. This is one of the fastest growing Japanese maples we do. It is quite vigorous, and according to Cal Naughton Jr., it means the devil chicken.
It actually means the devil girl. It leaves out in the spring with some intense orangey red.
There, it was in Ricky Bobby, Talladega Nights. Let's not question that movie.
It's totally scientific facts in that movie. Not first, you're last. But this plant is amazing. It leaves out with some amazing spring color with that orange-red color. It's basically like a more intense Katsura out there in your garden. It's vigorous, it's upright. Guys, if you're looking for a spring interest tree, this one adds that flair.
Used to be called Shake and Bake, now it's La Diabla. I love this one, guys. It's fun, super vigorous. I mean, these are huge 1 gallons. I mean, these are massive sizes. I don't know if you can get them all on the camera. Yellow golden hints to this with some red, typically kind of a reddish border to it in the early spring. Vigorous. I think this would be a great one for bonsai. Kind of in that DeSojo-like leaf shape too. I think it'd be very durable and very vigorous. I'd recommend planting these and creating bonsai material from them. I think that vigor here is one of the better qualities because you can get decent sized trees really quickly on this. Another great use of this plant would be shading out some of your smaller maples. This one's been on par with Ceru so far. So La Diabla getting out there, the devil chicken, great grower. All right, guys, next up, we got some happy little trees. We'll paint a happy little tree right here. We got some Acer Palmatum Jubilee. Got its name because Talon said he wanted everybody to know what a happy guy is.
Yo, I love Jubilee. It gives you everything you love about Amber Ghost, but in a shorter, denser, compact form. It's very unusual that you've got a ghost that has such beautiful colors, but very multi-stemmed. And it still has a slight upright habit to it. So it's not really semi-pendulous. It's got a nice rounded canopy to it, 4 to 5 feet in height and width in 10 years. It gives you just those amber pastel colors with each flush of growth. Really beautiful.
We all know what a big fan of the comic books Talon Buchholz is. I'm going to guess that secretly he named this for 90s X-Men character Jubilee in the animated series. Let me know in the comment section below if you think that's correct. I love Jubilee. It's awesome. It'll put a spark in your garden.
Unlike Jubilee, that had a really poor superpower, just like Sparks.
Yeah, she kind of like lightly zap people.
Yeah. This one really makes a statement. It is a tree that would be pretty awesome in your garden.
Like light a cigarette with her little like.
I know. It's like there's a big.
She's pretty much just there to get captured, and then
like she like tries to like blind the bad guys, and like most of the things, it's just like she makes sparks on their face. But this is a really cool tree. Great colors, guys. It's durable. We got one in Matt's garden across the way from the Amber Ghost, and we really start to see how it has very Amber Ghost-like qualities, but that denser, compact form. Everyone loves Amber Ghost. Get you one of these. It's shorter, denser, compact, great for containers. Put this out there next to something else that's small, like a black hole, and you can have like a miniature, almost ghost-like garden.
One of the worst X-Men, one of the best new ghosts. Grab you a Jubilee today. All right, guys, we're back with another really fast grower. We've got Acer Palmatum Orange Flame, one of the fastest growers we do. I mean, this one competes with Seru, competes with La Diabla. I would say perfect pairing with La Diabla, too. Orange new growth in the spring to that one's yellow, and both of them will shade out your maple collection really quickly. Throw in some shade at those other trees, because this one gets out there quick.
Now, this was actually found by a truck driver out in Oregon who was driving around and saw a tree that had some amazing orange fall color, kept watching it as he's driving by from time to time and said, man, that thing's really special. Eventually, he took cuttings, got this tree produced in the trade, and it's vigorous, it's beautiful, and it goes to one of the best bold orange fall colors of any of the Japanese maples.
Amazing fall color on this one, consistent orange fall color, and a good grower. Now, this one, if you give it some early morning sun in the spring, many years will have a display of orange blush in the spring, too. Some seasons you'll get less of that, but typically you'll get a kind of an orange blush on that. Heavily divided leaf. The thing I love about this, though, fall color is second to none. This is an amazing orange, and that vigor is amazing, making it a great pairing with Seru. I mean, I mentioned La Diabla because we have that on this week's 10, but this is a great pairing with Seru because you're going to get orange fall color where that goes red, and the speed at which it gets there is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it may be even faster than Seru itself, which is crazy to say. J.D. Vertree says that Seru was the quickest growing Japanese maple when he wrote the book. This came out after he wrote the book on Japanese maples. And in our setting, I actually believe it may be a faster growing tree than Seru itself.
It's comparable. It's in the category for sure. I do like La Diabla for speed as well. I think these are two that are amazing new introductions that if you took La Diabla and something like Orange Flame, you can get a big garden pretty quick. Like these are going to establish and look very mature at a young age. It's easily 10 to 15 feet in 8 to 10 years. So it's getting out there as far as growth. Typically over a foot of growth to 1.5 feet of growth a year. Hotter climates even faster on the upper scale of that. Absolutely love this though. Beautiful displays. And yeah, perfect fall color. I mean, I think this one can beat Hogyoku some years for fall color on orange.
I keep growing fast too, but it's in all the wrong ways.
All right, guys, we found some more. It's Mayday time.
Y'all, it's still May, so we're dropping Mayday again. Some bright coral pinks in the spring, going to yellow. I mean, this has that Mikawa-like habit. They sold out fast the last time we had a huge set, and then we realized there were some that we didn't count up. So we're like, guys, we got another set of them. Let's drop them on a 10 at 10.
It is popular. These go fast. It's an awesome tree, one of our most popular plants. Honestly, if I had 1 million of these, it wouldn't be enough. You're going to want to add this to your garden. It can come out pretty pink, so don't let it fool you. A lot of people are like, oh, I got the wrong tree, it's pink. Very common for this to be very bright pink in the early spring. I mean, it can be as pink as Japanese Princess some years. The two have very distinctive leaf differences. Like Japanese Princess will have a large leaf and be much smaller. This one's going to go from that pink to that golden yellow. Kind of gets a pale buttery yellow through most of the summer, which I absolutely love. It's a highlight in any Mikawa garden. Grab you a Mayday, especially if you missed out the first time around. We got them back today on the 10 at 10. All right, guys, let's drop some nice-looking 2 gallons. We got some big 2-gallon Winter Reds.
Guys, Winter Red is a beautiful coral bark Japanese maple. It gives you added winter interest. in that winter landscape and garden. It is beautiful. It's a really bright red, a little more bold red than the coral that typically Sengokaku goes to. It's a selection by Foxborough Nurseries in Maryland, and this thing is a beauty.
Instant gratification, great sizes. But if you can see these are well-developed 2 gallons. Just a beauty. I mean, this one's going to go out and have instant gratification. Great coral bark interest. One of the brighter pink reds out there. Absolutely love it for that. Golden yellow in the fall. Good in that mid-size range. Not quite as big as Sengokaku. You know, not as little as some of the others. Kind of right in the middle, which I think is perfect for this one. Not too hot, not too cold. Grab you a winter red. Put this out in your landscape with a backdrop, guys. Put some conifers behind this. Put it in front of a shed or a dark-colored home. You're really going to enjoy that color and that winter interest going on.
Now, you mentioned the yellow fall color. The yellow fall color on the coral barks are some of the best, most intense, and they give good contrast out there with many of your other Japanese maples. So don't forget to utilize that yellow color, especially in the fall, when many of your Japanese maples are going to that orange or red color.
What's that you say? More large trees? All right, y'all, let's check out some of the biggest 3-gallon Lilian's Jewels I've ever offered. They got striping in the bark. They got pink and red variegation. They are exquisitely variegated. Absolutely love Lilian's Jewel Shots, Jonathan Savage. It is an awesome tree. We got some 3 gallons here on the table today.
Yeah, guys, it's not Little Annie's Jewel. It's not extravaganza. The correct name on this is Lilian's Jewel.
Saw a new one the other day. What was the other one? I saw somebody mess it up in a whole new way. It was like, I've seen Little Anne's Jewel. That was a whole new one. I have to think about it. I was like, Lily Ann, I don't know. It was a whole new way of screwing it up.
But this is a beautiful tree, 6 to 8 foot in 10 years, fairly heat tolerant, has a nice semi-pendulous nature. Red on pink variegation, that is extremely, I mean, that gives you flair. I mean, if you're looking for a flair for your garden, Lilian's Jewel goes to some great crimson red fall color as well. This is a tree that's going to be simply amazing.
I remember it. I saw a whole new way of somebody screwing this up. It was Lil Anna's
Jewel.
I was like, man, they're like getting creative with ways to screw this one up now.
Getting that almost confused with like Anna's broom.
I mean, like, whoa, what is going on? Guys, grab you a Lilian's Jewel correct here on Mr. Maple. Great variegation, great size, great heat tolerance, great density, great colors. You're going to love this one in your collection. If you like flashy plants. Now, if you don't like flashy pants, if you don't like fashy pants, you're going to... If you don't like flashy plants, this one might knock you out. Guys, we've got some big dog Mikawas. I saw somebody the other day say they were insulted if somebody called them big dog. People call me big dog all the time. I ain't insulted by it. Check out these big dog Mikawas.
Guys, these are high grafted on the standard. Most of these are right around that 18 to 24 inch range. Mikawa on a standard gives you basically the standard, and then you get the Mikawa. That raises it up off the ground, allows you to plant things around it underneath. Gives you a unique way to grow this Mikawa. Mikawa Yatsubusa is a lot of people's favorite Japanese maple. It's one of my favorites. It has that tight layering habit, has a lively feel, looks like a creature out there in the garden, like a little miniature bonsai. Guys, you're going to love Mikawa. If you don't have it, you got to get the original Mikawa.
These are grafted about 14, maybe 16 inches up. Sometimes you just got to raise your standards, you know. Good straight stalk to these, amazing looking plant. Going to give you that elevated look in your garden. Great for putting heuchera or smaller plants around there. Even some black mondo grass looks amazing around Mikawa Yatsubusa. You could fill in a small garden and just get some peak colors. And that raised up, elevated look to it just gives it something extra. Kind of takes it up out of the plants you want to put around it. You don't want to put anything beside it with a ton of root competition, but light root competition plants will look amazing underneath this.
Yeah, something like the Japanese forest grass spaced out around, not directly at the base, but around, creating a sea of yellow to contrast against Mikawa Yatsubusa. A fun way to garden. They have that at the Buckholz farm on their many different Japanese maples, and it really gave me a new appreciation for underplanting some selections. Being a high graft, this is a great opportunity to use that Japanese forest grass.
It's really good to have fun gardening. Grab you some of these big dogs today on Mr. Maple at 10 a.m. Great looking Mikawa sizes. All right, guys, next up, we got Twombly's Red Sentinels and some big 7 gallons.
Guys, Twombly's Red Sentinel, columnar red Japanese maple. It's a beacon of color in a small space, and this space being the width. It'll actually get about 8 to 10 feet in height, by about 3 to 4 foot in width in 10 years. It's cherry red in the spring, bright fire engine red in the fall, and gives you good maroon color throughout the summer.
One of the very best at holding its color late into the season. One of the better columnar upright Japanese maples too. Very columnar for a red. I absolutely love this plant. Durability's off the charts. Make sure you got good drainage on this one, but the durability's great. Full sun in most settings up to zone 8, no problem. And just great colors on this. And some great sizes to start out here with some larger plants.
When I was talking to Ken Twombly about this selection that he found he thought it was basically like a witch's broom that he grafted, and then as he started evaluating it, grew tall like a Sentinel. That's where it got that name of Twombly's Red Sentinel.
Back to the X-Men theme.
Yeah, exactly.
You can use the Sentinel to chase around Jubilee.
What is next year, Jubilee?
Let's get a Wolverine to come and save her, because that's what had in every 90s episode.
But anyways, a fun way to grow this, he was saying, was as a deciduous hedge. I've never seen it, but I think that'd be really cool to have a deciduous hedge with Japanese maples, because it doesn't take a lot of width, but it can actually get tall and give you that sort of screening that you'd think of for many deciduous hedges. But with a deciduous hedge that gives you great spring, summer, and fall color. Definitely a fun, unique way to garden.
You know, witches' brooms are kind of mutations, giving trees superpowers. Just something to think about. Guys, we have Memorial Day coming up here soon. You're going to want to make plans to be here on Memorial Day. We're going to have an awesome time here. It's going to be Memorial Day Monday. We're going to be here from 8 to 4. It's going to just be an awesome time. A lot of cool, never before seen things, some new stuff, some shocking stuff. I think you're going to want to plan to be here. It's going to be a good time.
Y'all appreciate y'all joining in today. Make sure you get and check out quickly today at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Some of those trees like those Maydays, they'll go out fast.
Take care.
God bless.
Have yourself a great day.